There are lots of Australian $1 coins to search for that are worth a lot more than just face value. You can just find them in your change. And yes, I've got a coin roll of 20 $1 coins here. Got the kangaroos on them. So these are the sorts of coins you need to be looking for because there's so many different things that can be worth a lot more to coin collectors. Now, these coin value lists here are available through the link in my account by clicking my profile picture and the link below the Australian flags. Yes, the values at the moment are just covered up here because there's so many people that have bought them and paid really good money for them. So I've got to protect that information. And if you want those values, I share the odd things that I find in here. So if I find anything, I'll share the values of those in these videos. So follow along if you want to know which ones to look for through the videos. But if you want the complete list of all the coins to look for and the values, then through the link in my account, let's go. This one could be a good one. 2001 $1 coin. Yep, this design here, the Centenary of Federation. Now, they made a lot of this design. However, it's known to have an error. And if this coin's got the error, it's going to be worth a fair amount of money. So $45 to $89 if it's got the rotation error. So what you do, hold the coin at the top and the bottom, and you give it a little flick around. And if the queen's nose is not pointing to 3 o'clock, then we've got a winner. Pointing to 3 o'clock. I'll show you one right here. So this one right here, just had to grab it off my desk, 11. It says 11 up here on the little card. So when I flip this around, the queen's nose is pointing to 11 o'clock on the clock. So there we go, up there. So that's the rotation error. And $45 to $89 is a recent selling price range if you've got this coin and it's got that type of thing. So unfortunately, I didn't have one in that little lot right there, but we've got plenty of coins. We've still got 19 to search through to see if we can find something to add to the collection. Let's do this. You can get lots of little blobs of metal on the coin, which are little errors that can add a little bit of value, but they're sort of fun, really fun to have in your collection, to have things that are called, if you've got a blob on the back here, it's called a backpack error. If you've got a blob on this part of the neck, it's a rabbit ears because it looks like floppy ears. If you've got a blob on this part of the back, it's called a spew-roo, as though the top kangaroos had a little spew on the back of the second one. You can get a blob over here, blob on the tail, blob on the foot, blob on the front edge. So many locations you can find things like that. These are known to have that rotation error too. I've never found one of those personally myself, so in the hunt still for those. 2015, the 2015 coins can have a missing leg over here. So this little leg under the belly of this third kangaroo down from the top. Sometimes that's totally missing and that adds a bit of extra value as well. Whoops, that one just spilled before I got a chance to check it. Oh, we get to check for a rotation. Oh, not rotated. Oh, I love those, they're awesome. These coins here, it's got a little bit of damage on the hat, but if you've got an extra blob of metal across the top of the hat, that adds a bit of value. So I'll just check on the list here, $3.45 to $16 if you've got the extra metal across the top of the hat. That on the side there, that's just been bumped onto something. It's got a bit of a nick in the coin. Last coin right here. And yeah, so there you go. These coins are definitely worth keeping an eye out for because you can find these errors called the rotation error when you turn it around. Boom. Good luck with your searches, everyone.